What's up, manga fans? This is Rafael from C Manga, and I'm here to give you two chapter reviews of Hajime no Ippo. This first one, chapter 1047, and Irritating in Advance. And it was a straightforward chapter, quite short, and it mostly focused around one of Ippo's defining attributes, which is basically his charging technique, to charge in and basically going into an infight. And this was mostly observed from obviously the perspective of opponents he's already fought, so Ejidate, Sendo, and Mashiba. And Ejidate brought up a quite an interesting point where he believes that right now Ippo's ability to dodge Alfredo's lefts could be one of the major attribute and techniques that he has that can take him to the top of the world to challenge Ricardo, because Alfredo's lefts are similar to Ricardo's, which we've already been told. And it's like Takamura says, like, do you think it's that easy? Because it's like, I agree that Ippo's improved a lot, but it kind of like, to gauge one fighter against another is is silly, because we've seen something like that before where Ippo fought, I can't remember the guy's name, but the guy who was similar to Ejidate, he beat him, but when he fought the man himself, Ejidate, he ended up losing. And this is something I think would happen, is a similar kind of thing. He most likely will beat Alfredo as it is, and then he'll go and challenge Ricardo and most likely lose. So that's why I said I think the way Ejidate is kind of phrasing it seems a bit too simplistic for, okay, he can dodge Alfredo's lefts that are similar to Ricardo's, so he should be able to dodge Ricardo's as well. But either way, as I said, it was an interesting point, and I do think Ippo would stand a chance, but not the first time round, maybe the second time. Anyway, most of the rest of the fight was Ippo, like, he stepped in to swing and he missed, and it seemed like he missed, but from what we've seen, it's like Alfredo was leading him on with trying to use feints and obviously mind games on here, but it's not working on Ippo. He even throws out like a barrage of lefts, which Ippo like kind of swerves and head slips and sways. He takes a few of them to the face and does nothing, carries on charging in. Everyone's basically saying this is not going to stop Ippo. You got them, like, the crowd cheering, Coach Kamagai basically saying you just got to reach in and grab it. And even when Alfredo throws a heavy left, it still doesn't phase him. It's like he just blocks it, it carries on, and he basically gets even closer to Ippo. So Ippo gets even closer to Alfredo. So as I said, it was a short chapter. It obviously said it focused on Ippo's his ability to dive in and charge and intimidate his opponents. And you can see from this chapter, Alfredo obviously doesn't want that to go into an infight, so he's mostly using lefts from a distance and feints to try and confuse and keep Ippo at bay, but it just doesn't seem to work. Ippo is just charging in and he's on him like a rabid dog. So as I said, it was a good chapter. It was a bit too short, but it got its point across. It was to basically talk about another one of Ippo's techniques and aspects, which most of the other chapters seem to be doing. It's like each chapter kind of focused on one of Ippo's techniques, and it's like his flaws and his strengths. So it kind of makes sense what they're doing. They're showing us all things he's learned and all the things he remembers and what he's putting into this fight, and then obviously he's going to put that into the next few rounds. So as I said, it was a good chapter. I've got really nothing much to say, because the next chapter already came out. So you guys let me know what you think of the chapter. Leave your comments below, and also what do you think about Ejidate's his theory about Ippo being able to take his charge into the world to challenge Ricardo. So I'll see you guys in the next chapter in 2 secs.